Hi guys, this is a quick video to show you how to take the information from a journal and put it into the T accounts. Before you start, the top of your page, draw up your little table to show your debits and your credits. Assets increase on the debit side. We know the pattern for the others, and therefore you know your down arrows for the rest. So having that in front of you will make sure you'll always put things on the correct side. So you take your cash payments journal, and here it is here. The lines didn't automatically draw in, so that's why I've got my scribble on there. So what we're going to do is to put debits and credits for each of those. First of all, let's deal with the bank account. In the bank account, it's the cash payments journal. So the bank account will be decreasing. So an asset decrease is a credit entry. Creditors control, when you pay them back, will decrease the liability. So liability decrease, creditors control, we write on the debit side. Stock control, when we buy stock, the asset's increasing, so it's a debit entry. Wages, expense increasing, debit entry. All the different sundry ones will also be debits, and GST clearing, the liability is decreasing, must be a debit entry. So that's the first thing that you need to do. The second thing that you've got to worry about is knowing what the cross references are. Note that this is the debit entry, the credit entry, and all the rest are debits. So that straight away tells you the cross reference for all these other accounts. I'll just make it obvious. For all these accounts, the cross reference would have to be bank. Now, because the bank account wouldn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cross references, it's one of the few accounts that the cross references just has a word. And in this case, we're going to use the word payments. All right, so let's put the information in. First of all, we're at the bank account, we're writing on the credit side, bank credit. So therefore, bank on the credit side, put the date, 30th of the 6th. The cross-reference I've just explained to you is this special word called payments. Payments. And the amount is the total, 15,057. Tick it off when it's done, because then you won't forget any. All right, I'm moving it up a little bit. All right, creditors control. We said we would write on the debit side of creditors control. Creditors control, debit side, date's the 30th of the 6th. The cross-reference is the name of the other account affected, which would have been the credit equivalent entry, so it must be bank. The amount, $750. Ticked off. Go down to stock control. I said we're going to be writing on the debit side, 30th of the 6th, bank. The amount is $420. Tick. Next one is wages. We said we write on the debit side for $380. 30th of the 6th, bank, $380. I can tick that off. GST clearing $12.57. 30th of the 6th, bank $12.57. Anything that would be in this sundries area would have an individual T ledger account. They'd all get a debit and a cross-reference would be bank for each one. So I hope that helps explain a little bit about posting from the cash payments journal to the ledgers.